Thing I always worry about when I was here with the hey guys, what's up? When I first brought my beer and then I saw them over there having that party and they were all drinking and then they're like at the game going $3 buds and I'm like, oh, so I guess they don't really care.
Oh no, hell no! They gotta make money.
Oh, I know.
Money. The beer is gonna be the money maker. Baseball game, beer, fucking hot dogs, bro.
Dude, look at my line. It was not that tight.
Nah, I don't think it was.
I don't think it's just the wind. It looks tight as hell. It's like perfectly. I don't
You
know.
can see a little flexion in it too.
I know, but it's like completely tight right now. I always leave slacking. I don't think it's the wind. Hey, somebody's on. What's up? Yeah, dude, that thing is like straight ass tight now. I don't know if it's still there.
Tap it. Check it out.
My line had some slack in it, and now it's like completely, totally straight. It's not moving though. It's just completely straight.
And you can't blame the current because
There is no current.
I know exactly. I mean the ripples in the water. That's a little current.
No, I haven't hit Big Bertha, but look at my line. I'm sure you can see it on there. I had my line slack, and I've been hooking this up, not paying attention. I'm gonna have to bring it in though. Is this like it's like you could tightrope across that right now?
Try it.
Crawdad?
You caught that
Something brought it into a stick, and my corn is gone. Dang it! Why does my I don't know what's up with my drag, but every time it sits in the car or something, I don't know. Yeah, my line totally tightened up, and look at that. Only one kernel sitting on it. While I was messing with the camera, whilst I was getting ready to go live, something effed with my corn. I've already seen a couple carp jump right here.
one. I'll be back in a little bit.
And it's totally different from yesterday. Yesterday was sunny. Today's foggy. Yeah, yesterday's sunny. Today's foggy. See, I had my line pretty much like that. I don't know if you can really see it. But I had a nice little bit of slack. I always like to leave a little bit of slack in it, and suddenly it was as tight as an arrow. The guy that was just with me actually works for Tesla, and he's driving one of the cool Tesla cars right now. Yeah, there's been some fish in the area. I threw out for about I don't know. I had a line in the water for about an hour before I went live. Uh oh. don't know what's up, but now my line is totally slack. Like way slacker than I had it. I had it kind of tight, and I gave it a little bit, and then it just totally loosened up like crazy. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, that's a turtle. Never mind. Yeah, there's turtle in here. I've been feeding the birds, and oh, evidently there's a turtle around here that's cleaning up all the cleaning up all the corn on the bottom that the birds didn't get. No, I've had one. I had one at one time in my line just like totally jumped, and I just had whatever that was where it totally tightened up. So I've at least had some activity today. Yesterday, I think what for like there were me and Shaggy and Nico. We had 5 poles in for about a half hour before we went live, and none of us even had a bite. So see him right there. That's the turtle. He's out here cleaning up all that corn. I know it. He's just going down there and just munching like crazy. Who knows? I might end up catching him by the end of this. But I don't know. Hopefully, a bunch of big carp move in and kick him out of here. Saw one carp came up right there. I saw him come up and move. Yeah, one carp came up there. I saw him come up and I saw his tail. And another one jumped kind of in the same area. Yesterday, we were getting a lot of sort of little jumps and that, but it was mostly the little hitch. And we put all that, we fed the birds so much yesterday. We fed them basically a whole can. So hopefully something shows up this time. I mean, I don't know. No, it's the same corn from yesterday. Actually, I'm on the big can that he gave me, which is fresh. I already threw in all the stuff that expired in 2016. I don't know. I already know that turtle's out here just cleaning up all that corn. He's just munching on the corn down there. Although I fed the birds a hell of a lot, so it would probably take him like an hour or two to eat all the corn out there. And hopefully some nice big carp move in before that. At least I've had something today. Yeah, do the mixed veggies. You like the green giant mixed veggies? That'd probably work. I know. I said I know that I know that turtle's down there just freaking grubbing. but I've caught turtles while I'm catching carp too. So it's all competition down there under the water. Oh, here he is right here. Did you guys see him? He, he just turned around and left. He just came up right here about 3 inches under the water, and then he turned around and went the other way. Evidently, Shaggy's caught that turtle a couple times. I don't want no stinking turtle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said he came up. He was sitting right there. He was like 2 or 3 inches under the water. All of a sudden he stopped. I don't know if he saw me or not. And then he turned and swam off that way. Okay, so one bounce on the line, and that last time where I brought it in and the corn was gone and the line went completely tight. Now I just need that thing to go. I'm right here. All I gotta do is just go. What? Fish on. Hopefully it happens this time. Wait, what? Corn jelly mix. Oh, well done. Oh yeah. I said I used to fish for him with. I fish for him with King's Hawaiian rolls. They're really doughy, and plus they're sweet. They have sugar in them. But I don't know. Yeah, hot dogs. No, I haven't tried any hot dogs. I've never used hot dogs for the carp. I can catch the big, huge catfish. They say is in here. Bar is pretty good. I don't know. Everybody else has been catching them on the corner. Shaggy and all them just use the corn. Carp. Going for the carp today. Oh, did you see that right there? Like right at my finger, a huge carp. What's that? Yeah, I'm going for the carp. I know exactly. It's a good thing about Hawaiian rolls and hot dogs is you can eat them if it's slow. Yeah, that was a big, huge carp that just jumped. So I saw one earlier when I first got here. One jumped. That one jumped there, and two others jumped over here. So yesterday, I know I think the whole live we only saw like one jump, maybe. The hitch were going crazy. There were a bunch of little hitch jumping around. But it was actually only one carp I think we saw in 2 hours. Usually you'll see at least like I don't know. I think when I'm here fishing, I'll usually see at least 10 or 11 jump. Oh, 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 yes. Yeah. Hit. Hit. Don't know if it's a turtle or not, but it just pulled it down and actually pulled my rod tip down. Oh, he's still there. So I'm still playing with it. It bounced again. That's more activity than I had in 2 hours yesterday. This is El Estero in Monterey. Something pulled it down, and it bounced after that. Oh, look at that, guys! Bubbles just came up right there. Those look like bubbles from when the carp come in and start getting stuff on the bottom. Maybe it's gonna happen this time. That was like my most definite bite. Say my most definite bite in 2 days. Actually, casting in a little closer. Yeah, he just didn't. Pole would have gone a little bit tighter and down. I would have freaking grabbed it. But kind of pulled it down, and then it bounced a couple times. That's a really good sign. I'm gonna have to check it soon. The way these carp are, sometimes they'll do that. You'll bring it in, you have absolutely no corn. They'll just like that quickly suck it all off the hook. I'm so excited. After watching it for Pinot. Wait, wait. Yeah, Pinot still has a lot of carp. I wouldn't say it's infested with them, but it has a lot of carp. Kind of like this lake. Hey, JJ. I'm excited. I actually got a hit 17 minutes in. I think yesterday on my live I got one hit the whole time, and it was like an hour and a half into fishing, or something like that. So I actually, yeah, like actually like 16 minutes, 15 minutes is when I got that bite. I said, I don't know, I need to check. Oh, let's check this. Hmm, I don't know. I didn't have a good feeling when I reeled that in. Felt like little taps. I did see these bubbles right here next to me. Six. It's a number six hook. I said it when I reeled it in, unless I was just coming over something on the bottom, it kind of felt like little taps. Because those crawdads will get on your corn. Shaggy's already caught some in here. I've never caught them in here. But when I go to Roberts, when I used to go to Roberts Lake a lot, which is just down the road, um, I would have freaking crawdads messing with it the whole time I was fishing for carp. kind of tell is they'll just kind of pull it and they'll slack, and they'll kind of pull it and they'll slack, but they never. I mean, they never really like take the rod. Like they don't take. It's just it just kind of keeps like nibbles. Uh, when are you gonna film it? Like I don't know. I don't really have any plans right now. I said I filmed. I still have one that I filmed with Chris on Saturday that I got to edit. But usually with me and him, it's every other week. It's usually sort of every other Saturday, so I don't have any plans to hit it up unless somebody wants to go out. Sunday, yeah, I'd love to go out on Sunday. Yeah, that'd be a good day. Hopefully it gets back to normal. I mean, it greened up and everything, so it should start getting back to normal. Yeah, send me an email. Bass at centralcoastbass.com. Yeah, I should feed the birds. It's the last stuff I fed the birds is getting eaten. Here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. Huh, no birds. Here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. I tried to feed them. Try to feed the birds. They don't want to come. Oh well. Got so excited I had a hit. All right. Got so excited. Ever that'd be like my only bite. Damn it, I missed. Oh well. Yeah, Shaggy and I don't know, Shaggy and Nico were supposed to show up, but evidently not. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming tomorrow. I want to catch that big catfish again. I want to hook up with Big Bertha, Aquaman." You can't just have one bite. Yeah, I don't know. The show I was supposed to do up today. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and put it up on Wednesday, or if I might upload it tomorrow. I just ended up having to deal with stuff with my mom, and she had to go do a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, something came up, and my stepdad was at work, and so I ended up being busy and running around till like 3, and I don't know. I like to upload mine around 12 or 1. So I started editing on it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. Shaggy and them were supposed to be there. That was fun yesterday. We didn't catch anything, and they didn't show up. At least not yet. But I thought for sure last Sunday was foggy. Today's foggy. It's been foggy almost all day. I thought for sure they'd be hitting. I've at least had 3 kind of bites now. kind of perfect conditions at the moment. I don't know where the turtle took off. He came in here close at one time, and I haven't seen him since. Oh, oh, where's that the wind? It might have been the wind. Yeah, that was the wind. My line suddenly jumped. I got a wind bite. I need a real freaking bite again. It's been 10 minutes since the last one. I know. I think that's exactly what the turtle did. He was coming out there and he was fine. Something came up here close and I said, he didn't come to surface, but I could see him right under. Oh, oh, that's a real bite. Oh, yes. I missed him, guys, but that was a definite bite. Look at Stripperoonie. Yeah, I think it might happen. Corn time. Ah, corn time. Actually set the hook. I never set the hook at all yesterday. Oh, suddenly a raging wind. Whoa. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. That. Oh, no, I've no. I've used a number six for. I've used a number six for like 20 years for carp. Sometimes when I go to the four, I'll have issues. I was real little. I used to use a 1/0 worm hook. 1/0 worm hook, no weight, and I would fill it with like 40 pieces of freaking corn. Yeah, it was like a big ass mustad number one big hook. And I used to catch tons of carp on it. But I would throw it weightless and just wait for them to swim away with it. That was a definite. I don't think that was a crawdad or uh, yeah, I don't. I've had issues when I went to number four, but I think some of it was that they got. That was when I first came here after I did my first show, and you throw out a bunch of. Oh god, yeah. See, the thing is, guys, to true carp fishermen, like the ones that do tournaments and everything else, oh my god, if you mention using treble hooks to catch carp, they will like crucify you. Oh, another big carp just jumped right there. That's like number four or number five I've seen jump. Way more activity than yesterday. Yeah, my friend Brid. Actually, one of my old. Hey, Bass the North. My friend Brid, way back in my videos, he did one at Roberts Lake and showed you the whole ledger system and all that. And he fishes carp tournaments and all that stuff. And yeah, I mentioned trebles once to him, and he just went off for like 40 minutes. He's just, yeah, you want to staple a fish's mouth shut and this and that and that and that. And that. That kills more than this. I mean, I heard about it for like a half hour after I mentioned treble hooks. Yeah, I guess it's not a it's not an accepted hook in the carp world. So yeah, no, this usually hooks them fine. It's just I was too excited. It's definitely a normal bite. I mean, he took it and then it kind of came up and then usually like right when the rod starts to go down, that's when I pick up. Kind of wait for him to bounce it a few times and play with it, but then once it starts to load up like that, that's when I just pick up into him. Kind of felt him for a sec. Great, now we're getting a gale force wind. Yeah, I know. It's like the yeah they do like the thing you use for like dolphins and stuff. That little like hammock that you have to put them in to keep them all perfect and don't get the slime off them. And yeah, those carp people are pretty damn dedicated. More dedicated to care of the fish than most of us bass fishermen. That's for sure. I said they treat them like they're like an endangered species. I told you that last Sunday when I went live. Somebody in the comment got mad at me. Said he would send me a net and some line. It's like just so I don't have to watch you treat them like shit again or something. I'm like, that must be a dedicated carp guy. Hey, how's it going? Indiana fishing? Not much. I've had. Whoa, whoa! Look, two. One jump there and one jump there, guys, at the same time. Yeah, no, one carp just jumped right there. I didn't even hear that one, but I turned to look at that one when I looked up, and one had just jumped right here. Oh, no way. They don't die at all. Oh, that might have been a turtle. But something else just came up right there. All right. Way more activity. Way more activity around here than yesterday, for sure. The funny thing is, yesterday it was a bunch of hits jumping all over the place. And I don't think I've seen a hitch jump at all today. So I don't know. Still got some time, right? Oh, yeah. Got some time for this to happen. Jumping out there a little further. They just got to start moving in to all the juice I put out there. They got to come in and hit all the bird feed. More bubbles just came up right in front of me. This is exciting when you get bites every at least. You just put you get bites more than once in 2 hours. More bubbles right here in front of me. Bubbles there, and they're still coming up. And I saw bubbles over here. So those carp will come up and cruise right along like this edge right here. The edge right here, straight down, that's like 2.5 feet. So they can just come up and cruise right along this edge. That's why you only kind of have to cast out like 10 feet. I'm hearing fireworks somewhere. Something little just came up. Come on. They're round. Just need to come in and gorge. You got to come in here with intent to feed. ITF. You need to come in here with ITF, intent to feed. Swallow. Oh, what happened? I was so excited. So excited I got to set the hook. I couldn't have missed the spot. I cast in the same exact spot, I think. I just keep getting fooled a bit by the freaking wind. I keep watching it kind of tighten like that. Come on, Cart, put feed bag on. Uh, right as I said that, guys, look, it's going tight. That I don't know. That might be a crawdad. Oh, it's acting like a crawdad. It totally just tightened up though. Just waiting for it to take that tip down. I think my line is like completely, totally like you said, you could tight walk on it again. There's a lot of men here. I don't know, 12 to 20 pounds. Yeah, Definitely, this thing's been just sitting and not moving, completely tight. So I don't think it's a fish. I think it's a freaking crawdad. Nothing there now, but okay. Uh, Ixnay on Carpier on crawdad. Crawdads will chew it and all that, but they won't take all but one piece of corn. So yes, guys, much more activity. I don't know if I'm actually going to catch one, but definitely much more activity than yesterday. I got one bite yesterday. One bite in 2 hours yesterday. And was that like bite number 5 now? I haven't hooked one yet, but here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to feed the birds for you. They're just not coming around. Just don't know why. Brought my rag. Well, that was good. Right when I was saying I wasn't getting anything else, that was very unusual though, because it didn't bounce, nothing. It just slowly went from slack to completely, totally, totally tight. And it never even moved the rod tip. It's like he was pulling on it until he felt the exact amount of tension that made him spit it out. I'm much happier about today already. Yesterday was 2 hours with one little bounce of the line. Today, at least, it's keeping me interested. Birds are fed. Maybe I'll end up catching that big Bertha. Both times that both times Shaggy hooked it, it was on corn. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh! I don't know how that's happening. It did not look like a freaking crawdad. It's pretty much just a straight pull. that was good. It that was just a straight run. It just took it straight out. Oh, way too far out. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. It's like I'm in the same spot. I'm looking at the angle of the line. Yeah, that was just straight. I mean, it just like all of a sudden it just picked up and it just kept going steady until it tightened up. And usually when it does that, when you pick it up, you have the fish on it. Usually when it's crawdad, as I said, it's kind of sporadic. They usually kind of twitch it and play with it a lot before. It actually just goes straight out. Plus, I haven't had any issues with crawdads in here. I mean, as far as I know, most fish I either hook them or those guys were saying. But I didn't have much of an issue in here. I said like Roberts, I get the crawdads all the time. It's like Roberts when I go for the carp, I get more crawdads than I do carp. Uh oh. I don't know if that's the wind or I did. You saw me. I picked it up pretty hard. I mean, I only have 6 pound lines. So I can't like I can't reel down and go. I just have you just have to pick up into them. Another carp just jumped right there. I said it's kind of it's a timing thing. Usually, sometimes they'll kind of pull it and that, and also but you wait for them. Right when it starts to load up the tip, it's kind of like bass fishing. When you pull on them and it just kind of starts to load up, then you set the hook. It's kind of what I wait for. Once the tip starts to just go down, you just sweep into them. Of course, who am I to say? Is I've already done it what 3 times and I missed them. So it's not an exact science. I can just put a bell on there and wait till the bell's ringing a lot before I pick up the rod. I don't know. Usually when I start getting a few like that, it's usually pretty quick. So if I miss one, I get back out there, I get another one fairly quick. Exactly. He don't have a big enough mouth to noodle them. I was going for the big catfish, maybe. Now we're getting the wind again. Can't noodle something with a mouth that's only that big. Man, it's like way colder than yesterday. Come on. I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm doing way better than yesterday. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. It's like it tightened up a bit. The thing is, the more we start catching them, the more aware they're going to get. It's like that first time I came and did that show, they were all virgins. Now Shaggy and my friends have been here like the whole time. They've been educating them. Come on. Oh, there we go. Got him. Oh, I lost him. That was a hookup, guys. He was hooked for a second there. What the heck happened to my line? What the heck's going on here? How the heck did I do that? How the heck did I do that? It like tied a knot. This is bizarre. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna have to totally retie. Look at this is in the loop. That is where that's where the hook the weight was up against that split shot and the hook's here. And somehow this line just like happens at the freaking pier. It tied a knot right there and there's a loop and the knot the weight is in the loop that goes to the knot. And then the rest of it is down here. So I have no idea how the hell that happened. I need to get back out there though. Figures. It's like last time. He broke me off and took me forever. And then I got back into it and that is just bizarre though. I've never had that happen. 40 years of fishing, that has never ever happened. Never in my life has that scenario ever happened. Yeah, I'm doing the carp again. I just had one hooked for a second and it did like the most bizarrest, weirdest tangle I've ever experienced in 40 years of fishing. I've never had anything like that. I don't know how that happened. went tight, and then it just I had him hooked for a second, and it slung and shot behind me. And all of a sudden, there's like some really weird, bizarre knot in the line and a loop with the weight in it, and it was just ugly. It's an ugly scenario. Good, good. I might go there on Wednesday. Maybe if I do a little shorter of a leader. Usually do a little, maybe a little shorter of a leader. Nice. Well, I'm trying to get one carp in an hour, 4 minutes, 4 minutes before the hour. But hey, yesterday I went 2 hours right here and I didn't even get a bite or one bite. One bite in 2 hours yesterday. I've already had a bunch of bites. Just had one hooked for a sec. And I would have already been back out there if I wouldn't have had that really bizarre, freaky occurrence. Try to fill enough to hide the hook. All right. All right. Let's hook this one. Let's get a bad boy on. I have a saltine corn. Here, birdies. Here, birdies. Here, birdie. Always be kind to nature. Here, birdies. Wonder what the fish doing. Oh, another carp just jumped. Carp jumping a lot. That's a good sign. Where's Big Bertha? Haven't caught her yet. I've evidently not ever hooked Big Bertha. Shaggy and yeah, I'm going for the carp again. Um, Shaggy and God, I can't think of his name. Nico. They both hooked Big Bertha. Scooby. They swear it's a catfish. Evidently, all three times they've hooked it. Fishing right here. Oh yeah, we just had that. We just had that argument about. Yeah, treble hooks for carp in the carp world is a huge no-no. They'll rip you a new one if you tell them you're using treble hooks for carp. No, but Big Bertha is evidently a huge catfish in here, and evidently, I don't know, straight across. Whoa! Wait, wait! I'm getting another bite. Come on, that might be a crawdad. Look, it's bouncing. It's like way bouncing. That might be a freaking crawdad, guys. It's just it's still on there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a crawdad. No, oh, nothing chewed on. Yeah, that was just kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. Kind of go a little bit tight, then it would drop. A little bit tight, then drop. No, it's just in the carp world, in the true carpers. If you mention trouble, oh man, they'll rip you a new one. Yeah, trying. Getting a lot of activity compared to yesterday. Yesterday I went 2 hours live, and there were three of us with 5 poles out. I got one bite. um, yeah, I got one bite in 2 hours yesterday. Shaggy got one bite on his catfish pole, and he got one bite on his carp pole. And I've already had like what's chummy? I've never heard of that. Chummy. I'll have to Google that. Of course, there is a sign here that says "Do not feed the birds." Yeah, yeah, I know. I don't know why I threw my rag away. Yeah, we can do dog food. That and you just we can do corn. A lot of them do corn, and they just punch holes in the can like with a screwdriver. I think I'm getting another bite already. It's hard to tell. An obnoxious wind came up. Um, I think I'm getting a bite. Yeah, they just you punch holes in the corn and then throw it out. That way it puts all the scent in it and everything, but they can't actually eat it. They can suck on the can and all that, but it stays inside it. They also use the dried corn, the dried corn in the like burlap sacks. And they'll actually punch a bunch of holes in that and then throw those out. Oh, oh, oh. I'm getting a lot of activity, guys. I just bounced my rod. I said I don't think they're carp. This is not good. I think anybody for some Cajun food? Yeah, anybody for some Cajun food? I think I might have just like we might have summoned up the biggest crowd of freaking crawdads in the world. But it makes no sense because they should have been here yesterday. Was that right, Bear? Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. That was yeah, exactly. I don't know. I really don't think all these bites I'm getting they just don't seem like carp bites to me. They're really seeming like it flies when you bait water.
I'm gonna check the.
I have something on here, guys. Let's see if it's a freaking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. I got a. Yeah, I got a crawdad right now. He's on there. Let's see if he comes all the way in. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, did you guys see him? That was a big ass crawdad. I told you those bites didn't. They just weren't acting like carp. Man, he ate the crap out of this corn. Yeah, that was like an 8-inch crawdad. Where did they all come from? Wasn't having any issues with them earlier. No issues with them. Bertha bait, exactly. Yeah, I can feel him. I started realizing you can feel him. He's doing little kicks with his tail. I almost got him all the way in. Just dropped it. Told you the story about I told you the story about what's his name, right? With his big crawdad, like crawdad claw he brought in. There's crawdads there. There could be carp. Had that one hookup. That was not a crabs all day. Yeah, exactly. Well, one I hooked. That one when it shot back and tangled the line all up. That was a heavy. I mean, that wasn't no freaking crawdad. That wasn't a crawdad unless the crawdad weighed like 2 pounds. Hey, at least I know my bites, right? I told you guys that bite was not acting like a carp. It was acting more like a crawdad. Ooh, it's up this wind. It's suddenly freezing. Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of high school. Crabs all day. I don't know. Hopefully, I can get a non. If I get a non crawdad to bite. That's just weird though, because we were here for 5 hours yesterday, or for 2 hours with 5 poles. And we didn't get bites. I got one bite, and they got nothing. I can't see it being that one crawdad out there. Can't see it being one crawdad out there creating all those bites. And last Sunday, not the best kind, obviously. I don't know. That's just a real bummer now. I mean, I wasn't having any issues with the crawdads. It was just nothing but carp bites. Now suddenly, it's all suspicious bites. There's one really, if it just really takes off. That's why I said that when you get those crawdads. Ooh, another jump right there. But that was not a carp. So the crawdads do a little bouncing. And or if they do pull it tight, they usually don't. They pull it up to like the rod tension, and they won't pull anymore. Usually it's just up, and keeps going like that, and dropping, and go like that, and dropping, and like that. I just need it to really, really take off. Like start to just launch the rod over the bag. Then I'll know it's a carp. It's like saying, bring the rye bread over here. Maybe we do a catch and cook with crawdads. Crawdads I actually eat. I like shrimp and crab. I just do right here. Bring a little sterno and take the tail off. Put it on a skewer and just like cook it up right here. A friend did that out of Lock Patton. Caught one. He's like, "Are these edible?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I like took the tail off and like took everything off, all the shell and everything, and he had a little sterno can, and he's like, "How do you know when it's done?" I'm all, it'll get kind of pink and be solid, not kind of see through in that. And it's like this. I'm like, "Yeah, that looks done." Kind of like shrimp. They get that color like shrimp. I think this might be another crawdad. See the line totally jumped, went tight, and now it's just sitting. Oh, oh! I might have underreacted on that one. Dang it! Thought there was gonna be nothing there, and there was actually something there. It was actually weight. Dang it! Those crawdads are messing with my hook sets. It's like I'm being all tentative to set the hook now. Dang it! Yeah, it's the last thing you want to do is get all hesitant. Stuff already? I think something grabbed it already.
Yep.
That's mighty quick. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Not very big, but it's fish. Oh, it's a turtle. I caught the turtle. I was joking about that earlier. See him? So here's what I'm dealing with, guys. Turtle power. Here we go. We have Mr. Yertle the turtle here. Dang it. What is the deal with today? Crawdads? There's going to be no. He's got it swallowed. I don't want to kill him. No. This isn't a red slider, guys. Multi-species. What kind of turtle is this? See his head? He's not a red slider. Red sliders have a little red slash on them, but there's no red on this guy. This is a different type of turtle. Usually they're all red sliders. I'm gonna have to break it, guys. I can't. He won't open his mouth for one, and I can't even see the hook. I'm gonna have to kiss him and break it. Then I do. If I would have killed him trying to get it out of him. And look, they have a different tail. Look how long that tail is. Red sliders don't have that really long tail. Oh, if anybody watches this afterwards, tell me what kind of turtle. Is this a regular pond turtle? I don't know. I'm gonna take him way down there and let him go. Yeah, I hate to do that, but I mean, usually, what's going on with this thing? Yeah, he had it. Hey, valued son, you just missed my turtle I caught. Missed the turtle, and earlier I caught a. Is that just a western pond turtle? All right. Yeah, I said most of them are the red sliders. I've actually pretty much only seen red sliders when I catch them with the little red right there on there. But that was definitely a different turtle. Different pattern on him. Sucker hit right away though. Oh yeah, tons of turtles in Pinot. All right. Why do we have so many blasting music right now? It's usually all red sliders. What the hell? What was that? That was weird. Hmm. There's lots of them around here. I said I saw that turtle earlier. I don't know what happened. I just tied my line and it just came out of my hook. Oh yeah, I had one. There's one in my video. One of my old videos. I caught a turtle, little baby one. I put in my boat and he like climbed around my boat all day. I don't know why I bit that off at my clippers. I was confused. So I haven't caught turtles in a while. One day at Loch Baden, I think I caught like 7 turtles. Fishing for carp at Loch Baden, that's all I could catch. I've farted on a turtle before. That'll teach him. All right. Let's see if I can catch the target species now. If I can get myself some actual carp. Dang it. Yeah, this corn's evidently cheaper than the dollar store. So that big 1 pound thing of corn is only 98 cents. I let him go. I let him go back at I caught him at Chesbro. I let him go at Uvis. It's in one of my videos. I have video of letting him go. That was a cool king snake. All right, let's see if I can catch the target species. Nice. Yeah, that's what that one was. That was a king snake. It was a perfect conditions. I'll see if I can actually catch a freaking fish. Catching crawdads. Crawdads, and now evidently. No, I usually use bread. Usually I use King's Hawaiian rolls. But they're more expensive than corn. Oh, corn works. Look, it's catching everything in the lake. Except the carp. Now watch, now that I got rid of the turtle, I'm not getting. I know. I only fish with things you can eat if the bite is slow. I know at Pinot everybody uses tortillas. Now watch, now that I caught the turtle, I'm not gonna get another bite. He was what was doing all the eating down there. I know. See if I can actually catch everything but what I'm trying. No, I'll catch a bass on the cord. another bite. Acting like a crawdad, though. It's acting like a crawdad. Did the same darn thing. Pulled it nice and tight, and now it's just sitting completely tight. It's usually not a carp activity. Yeah, just pull my line. It bounced it, now it's just sitting totally tight. It's bouncing. I'm gonna have to start fishing somewhere else. I'm gonna have to pick another spot. Hey, Chex Max. I'm gonna have to start carp fishing in a different spot at El Estero because evidently there's the millions. There's millions of crawdads out there right now. Yep, that was a crawdad. I felt him kicking his tail for a second there. It just sucks, man. Same thing starts happening at another carp just jumped on the other side of the lake. These geese and stuff are gonna have a heyday tomorrow. I have corn spilled everywhere. There's like so much corn spilled all over the ground. Um, Carp, I don't know, you can get them anywhere. Pino has tons of carp. Everywhere has tons of carp. I've caught a bunch of them at Coyote. Got a lot of carp in Coyote. Actually, a lot of big carp in Coyote Creek lakes. I said, well, obviously I've caught them here in El Estero. Like two more carp just jumped that way. Maybe I'm gonna have to start fishing down there for the carp. Yeah. Yeah, I used to get them in Roberts, which is by here. Used to catch a lot of them in Lock Padden before it dried up. Crap load of them in caught like 30 one day at Coyote. It's in one of my videos. Way old videos, me catching like second I put in the water and just I would start to tarp my line and like stand up and take off and I'd have a carp, have a carp. They're all like 3 or 4 pounds. Geese. Ooh, look, we got a copper right there. Somebody's done busted. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, this is the very first time I've had. Well, I don't know. The reality is we were here. Truck bus, probably. Oh, they all have them. There ain't a lake around here that doesn't have freaking carp in it. Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to start. Well, next time I come here, I might have to like go down to the other bench and start fishing for them. We've somehow corralled all the suddenly, if all the crawdads in the area are now suddenly right here. Uh, Someone's playing with it. Hopefully, it's a fish this time. Feather or oh, this might be this is doing something different. I don't know that right there. I don't know what that is. Oh, that one just went out straight tight. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what that is. It's trash, I think. It's not a dead fish. I think it's trash. Or it's a feather with stuff on it. And the next thing coming is also trash. It's a number six. It's a number six. We got coppers over there. Now we have a helicopter overhead. You guys see it up there? Right there. It's like a looks like the CH helicopter. And look, see that right is a bag floating on the water. Trash. Hopefully not. Ah, another fish, another carp just jumped right there. You can see that right there. That's a bag. There was a big Cheetos bag here somewhere. It's a big Cheetos bag floating in the water. Come on. There's another freaking crawdad on it, I think. How did we not get any bites from him yesterday? So I'm having all this activity. And yesterday, for 2 hours, I only got one little bite. Today, it's like somebody dumped a million freaking crawdads in here. And a turtle. Funny, that turtle. I told you I'd end up catching that turtle. This used to be Carp Central. Shaggy and them, they were catching so many. Now it's crawdad heaven. Suddenly it done turned Cajun on me. Well, at least we got the shiny lights over there. Now it's getting really hard to see my line. This is just, I don't know. I'll do my, maybe I'll do my Tuesday night hangout here tomorrow too. Let's put a Tuesday night hangout. I'll try the next bench down. I've been seeing a lot of jumping and stuff more that way. So I don't know. Maybe the crawdads move this way and the carp moves that way. Now there's starting to be the little fish jumping. Bunch of the fry right there jumping around. Suddenly getting nothing. Suddenly done went dead. Now we got the copper over there. Now the helicopter's flying around over there. Oh, I had another crawdad, guys. Almost got him up, but he was only like that big. Man, where did they all come from? Definitely, we're not around here like this. Last time I fished, it's depressing when they start moving in an area like that. It's just like Roberts. It got to the point where area where I was catching the carp and that, and I fished it quite a bit, and then all of a sudden it was just all crawdads. I couldn't catch another carp in that area. It was every time I was there, it was just millions of crawdads hounding the bait. It's probably because Shaggy and them actually spent a long after. I mean, I did a two show, and then he spent like a month or two fishing here all the time. A fish just jumped right there, and they were just putting tons and tons of corn in here. So what I can't understand is how come we spent 2 hours yesterday and had no crawdads at all. No crawdads, no turtles, no bites at all for 2 hours yesterday. And today it's just a Cajun fest. I did have twice something hooked. It definitely wasn't a crawdad, and I don't think it was a turtle. And then last Sunday, remember last Sunday I was here, I had two carp hooked. And there's like two cops or three cops over there now. I got to go that way. I don't know what's going on over there. Definitely gotten to the point I can't see my line at all. Still see my rod, but that is just really disappointing. I'm gonna have to experiment now, and I'm gonna have to head. We go down to that corner and fish for the carp. Maybe I will do that tomorrow instead of the in-house live, the hangout. I'll come back and hang out here. Bring a hibachi. Do a live catch and craw cook. I'm sure you could eat them out of here. That'd be fine. I don't want to do. I might gonna save this corn. Yesterday I threw it away. Or saved it yesterday. Threw my whole expired in 2016 can in the water. I don't know. Who knows tomorrow? The crawdads could be gone. It could be back to a bunch of carp in here. As far as I can tell, there's been no activity now. Nothing. You never know. I mean, look at the difference. Yesterday, one bite in 2 hours. Well, okay, three bites in 2 hours with five poles in the water. Today I've had what? I don't know, at least 10 or 15. I don't know how many of them were crawdads or if any of them were even carp. Felt like for a couple of them I had a hook for a sec. But that's a big change just the next day. And it's a huge change for the fact that I'm suddenly having crawdad issues and turtle issues. It's like you said, though. Somebody said on there, I don't know who it was, but too much time putting tons of bait in the water in the same spot starts bringing everything in. Not just fish that you want to catch, but obviously it brings the crawdads in, so the turtles come in. Everything in the water starts jumping on the bandwagon. Who knows? I might catch a frog next. Did you see that? Another carp right there. It's funny though, because before when I was here, I was seeing all the carp. I would always see them cruising kind of in close. Now suddenly, every time I see them, majority of them are jumping a lot further out. So I don't know. I only go like 10 feet out. Maybe if I come tomorrow, whatever, maybe throw 30 feet out. See if they're sitting more on the outer edges, avoiding all the crawdads that are all here now. Yeah, I don't think anything else is going on. Reeling in slow to see if I have a. I don't have anything this time. Do I have any bait? Nothing even touched my bait that time. No, not even the crawdads aren't here. What's how fun? Funny how quick that turtle hit it. Remember, I threw it in like the second it got to the bottom before I even got it all set up. He was already on it. He probably followed it down. One last hurrah here. One last try. My battery's sitting. Hasn't given me the 15% yet. Two catfish. I don't know. I have the corn. I could bring some hot dogs down tomorrow. Of course, the crawdads love the hot dogs too. I don't know if they like hot dogs or corn more, but this right here, guys. Crawdads eat anything that's down there. Once it gets, like you said, gets you're feeding the birds to hopefully attract some of the carp, and then suddenly turtles move in, crawdads move in. Who knows? Might start catching those little teeny sculpin. Oh, the Tesla guy's back. Is that Morse code I'm hearing? That beeping. Look, copper's leaving. Whatever they were doing, they're done. Man, well, at least there was action today. Yeah, I don't know. I could try the next bench down. So most of the carp I've seen jumping have been more that way recently. So maybe I can establish another spot. Oh, they're cool. My neighbor has one. They're really cool. They're fast too. Yeah, He's, he's parked right behind me. He works at Tesla, but he's driving one of the little coupes. I think they're cool. I'd get one. I mean, they drive just like a normal car, and you can like do remote driving with your hands not even on the wheel. You can blog. I don't know. The guy that's over there, that's what he does. He's one of the guys that works on him and stuff. So can't tell, but it looks like my pole bounced. Yeah, yeah. That. Yeah, I've heard like they have issues with the valves. Oh, did you see that? My line just bounced, but you know what it was? Freaking bat. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're bats. don't think they're the Swifts anymore. There's bats all over the place now. There goes one right there. That's what just hit my line was a bat. I saw him coming, and also my line went wow, 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 wow. So when the bats come out, it's time to go. I've already caught enough different things today. I don't need to catch a bat. I actually went after my corn. Yeah, I know. Huh? Catching different things below the water. I might as well try catching them above the water. But what? Aesthetic? Stylistic? I don't know. That Tesla over there. I mean, it's a pretty good freaking. I like the body shape and everything. They're pretty cool looking cars. They look like every other car. They could tow a bass boat. What are you talking about? They would tow a bass boat fine. Of course, they don't make a truck yet, so you'd have to tow it behind one of the vans. No, Tesla, I think, is doing. They're doing industrial trucks for shipping and stuff. They're doing like semi-style electric trucks. I think they did a whole fleet of them. Make sure I have everything done on here. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. Tomorrow I just might come and hang out here for the hangout. Oh, let me take you over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this thing, but the Tesla's right here.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, but they're
Don't
saying,
record me. Don't record me in my phone.
oh, well, they wanted. Everyone was saying Teslas are ugly. I'm all. That's a pretty cool looking car.
You get art. You're funny.
You
That was me.
don't have to be in it. See, guys, that's a cool looking car. Looks
Don't
like
run it.
looks like any other car.
Take them run it. It's way bigger.
I know, but I mean, look at guys. It's got the cool different colors in the front. What model is it? I don't know. He doesn't want to be on camera. But yeah, look at it. I mean, it's. I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool car. The stream is sponsored by, yeah, exactly. I don't know. Even the front of it, it's hard to see as it's all black. It's wide though. I don't know. I think it's a cool looking car. Fish just told me my stream is low. Oh no, it was somebody coming on. I don't know. I'll ask him. I said I think they're a really cool looking car, even from the back. Yes, even from the back. I know my neighbor has one just like this, but it's just all gray. They're actually coming out with a really fast roadster too. I caught nothing. I caught one turtle and one crawdad. Two crawdads. I got messed with by crawdads. No, it was the crawdads moved in. I was just going for the carp. Yeah, yeah. In that area where all I was catching with carp, now it all just seems to be bunch of crawdads in there now. I see you, Chris. Nice. Good luck. The first one always sucks. The first one's when all the nerves get in you.
Ah,
My my first three were just miserable, stress-filled bundle of nerves. Every fish you miss gets magnified by 200. And every one you miss, it just keeps adding up, and suddenly you're like missing everything. But then I got together and it was fun. Started kicking people's butt, but I'll go ask him what model that is. Yeah, that's what I said. They already somebody else. What I was saying is they already make, or they're going to be making, yeah, shipping trucks that are electronic. Let me go. He didn't want to be on camera, but I'm going to go ask him what model that is. What model is it?
well, no, it's a Model S.
That's they're adding. He said they're all ugly.
They're not ugly. But this thing is fucking. Hey, yo, this thing looks beyond aggressive. This is like, yo, get the fuck out of the way. Like, once, hey, yo, hey, check it out. Look, and I'm gonna be getting the hood and everything wrapped tomorrow. And when you see it all white, or even if it's the picture goes off blue, but when you see it all white, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, my neighbor has one like this. I think it might
It's
be
a
that.
land shark, man.
It's a Model S. It's a Model S, right to bear. That's what a Model Tesla is. The Model S. What was that? Somebody was throwing something at me. Oh, yeah, guys, that was exciting. At least it was way better than yesterday, though. I mean, I'm just a silhouette. There, that's more of a head silhouette right there. Uh, at least it was activity. I mean, yesterday was just anyway. It was fun because I was with Shaggy and Nico, so we had conversation and that. But the bite was just even the crawdads and the turtles weren't biting. Yeah, it's just black through the top and white. My neighbor's is gray, but not with yeah. Time to eat exactly. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I might come down here for my hangout tomorrow. Take a break from the Tuesday night hangout in the crib and switch locales. I still got the corn. Maybe I won't feed the birds. I'll just I'll just stick with trying to get lucky, but maybe I'll try to head down more into that corner where I've seen more of them biting. Cars and trucks for that. What do you mean every single? Yeah, I mean even every car you have now. I mean, my Jetta that I have and that all of them are computer run. I don't think anything past well, the Pontiac 1999 Pontiac was it was all the computer that was running it for the fuel and all the other stuff. Yeah, let's go back to like the 80s and the 60s. 60s, 70s, 80s, and anything like 90 and all that. Yeah, that's everything's computer right now. everything's in that computer that's in the car. It controls like freaking everything in the car nowadays. But yeah, guys. Well, obviously I'll be live tomorrow. I just don't know if I'll be down here playing around again or actually in the crib. But I'll leave a post if I'm actually going to come down here. Because if I come down here, obviously I'm going to go not at 8 o'clock, but probably at 7 again or 6:45. I think all cars can blow up when they crash at times. Remember the old Pacer when it blew up if it got rear-ended? I know. I was just thinking that I'm gonna have to bring my laptop. I'll have to bring my laptop and some sort of podium or something so I can set it up behind me with all the girls while I'm down here fishing for the carp. I could probably do that. That'd be funny. Just pop up the laptop, have the girls playing on it all the whole time while I'm doing the fishing. All right, guys, I am out of here. You can't even see me. I know. I mean, you can kind of see me, but thanks a lot for hanging out. I said I don't know if I'm going to put that new show up tomorrow or I'm done ranting. I don't care. I don't own a Tesla yet. I think they're coming out with a Roadster too. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I said if I'm gonna upload the show tomorrow. Just uh, I don't know. They're from here. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna upload tomorrow or just wait till Wednesday to upload it. But thanks a lot. Oh, look, I got lit up for a second. What's going on now? Look, we got emergency vehicles and everything over here coming down here now. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably throw it up tomorrow. And then one for Wednesday. But thanks a lot, guys. I'm out. Till tomorrow. Yeah, all right. This ain't good. Oh, fire engine's there. The ambulance is coming from the other way. Oh, no, that's another fire engine. But evidently, something's going on right over there across the street. Some emergency. But out of here, guys. Bats. There's a bunch of bats everywhere. All right, guys. Till tomorrow. I'll be live again. Bam!